What's up fellas, Panda here, and today we're going to be talking about something very interesting, and that is the free versus free math. I will also be making a video in the future talking about my overall review of free versus free, but overall, let's get over the math. Let's make this a very quick, fun video. Before we get into this tier list, be sure to like and subscribe, because there's a lot of great info here. It's going to be fun. A lot of this might get patched out, but it's just a fun, theory-like type video, so it'd be great to hear your thoughts. So, point here, here's your tier list. This is what you're working with. And as you can tell, my tier list is very based on different categories. One being like, are you good at everything? Are you a great point? Are you a great assist? Or are you just like, meh? So I think we gotta start from the bottom. And what I mean by like not good at anything, I mean your assist doesn't really have a good mix-up, or it doesn't have any great properties or some type of stagger. For example, Jacko kicks a minion, which is good in theory, but because the minion doesn't stay out or could act like a wall or even like a Chimaki or a scapegoat, it doesn't do anything. They put Testament and Great Assist, but all they really have is Arbiter Sign, and Arbiter Sign is kinda slow. With some of the characters in top tier being able to just kinda like ignore most of the assists just due to their great armor or mobility or just round denial, it's not worth it. Characters are not good. You just want to run them as a point because the meta in free versus free is big bodies. If you're a big body, you last longer and your assist can really cover you. But if you're a small body, your health isn't really going to help you as much. I wanted to put Leo on point, but the thing is, he needs his stances to actually get any mixes going. So until he gets stance, he can't really do anything. He's just kind of throwing out attacks. Chip is gonna die, like I said. In this game mode, if you're a small body, you don't do too well, unless your assist is god tier. Up next is your great assist. Basically, if you don't even want to play, you want to just kind of chill, play with your boys, all that type of stuff, then being a great assist, these are characters that you're probably going to want to play. Ram has an amazing assist. The Rika, lasting as long as it does, means that you can leave someone in a block string for a really long time. I mean, a ridiculously long time. You also have a low mix if you're a 2k2d, so you can set up an overhead at the same time. Genuinely, you have some great options. Now, Fast, he's on here for one reason, and one reason alone. He has an overhead to Scalpel, which is alright, but the main thing that really stands out is item throw. If you do not know, item throw is insanely good, because if you get lucky, we're talking Meteor. And you know, Meteor can act like a third combo breaker / neutral run tool like the other assists, so this assist is genuinely really good, mixed with the overhead one. Happy Chaos. Now, I did an experimental build last night with my friends, where I was Potemkin with 2 Happy Chaoses, and Happy Chaos might have the 2 best assists. His gun, and the thing about shooting his gun is that it leaves the opponent in the sky. They're up in the sky for far too long. You can do whatever combo you want, and if it's blocked, it's a guard crush that you can approach with. But the other thing that's underrated is Scapegoat. Scapegoat doesn't protect you from other assists, but it does protect you from the main body that's on the field, meaning you can protect your main guy from the other main guy. So you can set up Scapegoat, and just like that, you can mess with their movement, you can mess with their combos. Saul Bad Guy. Now, Saul Bad Guy is a solid point, but I wouldn't say he's the best. But the one thing that makes him really stand out as an assist, Volcanic Viper. It's a really good assist, both being very quick and high damaging. Essentially, use this assist at the end of combos to kind of extend them. Or you can use this assist to essentially do a get off me tool, which is amazing. It's a really good get off me tool because it's the heavy Volcanic Viper, as in if it gets a clean hit, 30% off the enemy's life bar. Up next, you gotta talk about your girl Elfel, and the main reason why is her assist. Her assist is her Rika. Yes, her Rika. As you know, this is unreactable to play against in 1v1. Imagine that being thrown out full screen with iframes going high-low. It is genuinely that good. It's a great mix-up option. It comes out insanely quick. I wouldn't run her as a point or even tag into her, but if you want to just run this assist for the quick high-low, worth it. The next great assist is Abba. Now, Abba is a really solid assist because it's Danzai. Main reason for this, it is a really long guard crush. We're talking maybe a second long. Essentially, if y'all play Dragon Ball FighterZ, Bardock B is the main reference I'm making here. And all I'm gonna say is, stronger than Bardock B. When Abba does this, she essentially gives Potemkin the freest turn. The only way you stop the opponent after using Abba assist is to use your own assist if they're available to deny their pace. It's that good. You have to essentially trade resources because it's that good. And genuinely, Danzai might be one of the best assists in the game, just simply because it's a guard crush that lasts so long. The opponent can't really deal much. And yeah, you kind of just have to defend good afterwards. The next solid assist, and the last assist I'll mention, is Slayer. Why Slayer on assist? And that's because Slayer's damage as an assist is also a lot. Like, a lot. So that's something to keep in mind. Slayer's damage amps up as an assist. Great tag and assist. He does it all. It's just pure damage. Alright, now we're going to be moving on to the points. Now, the main thing that makes a point great is if they're able to avoid all the neutral things on screen, or if they have armor or some type of neutral skip option, it will make the character stand out. That's why these four stand out. But the thing that makes Angie stand out is the fact that he uses parry to avoid everything. Because everything that is shot at you besides the gust of wind are all parryable. The low fire, parryable. The lightning, parryable. And the main thing that makes this great is that Angie gets more opportunities to use the fish. And that fish is an iframe guard crush to start his turn. So, all of a sudden you have to be scared of neutral against Angie, because if he gets a good spin, he can deny your entire pace even with assist because he's invulnerable after a spin. Up next is Goalless, and that's because he has great range as a point and great damage, and if he wins the round start, he can get a solid 60% before assists are available, which is a big deal. He also has really good mix-up options as a point, and being insanely tanky with White Wild Assault makes him really stand out as the top point to run on this team. Up next you have Sin, and the main reason being is that he's not a big body, he doesn't have White Wild Assault, but he does have really quick neutral options and can get quick damage and isn't a set play character. He's kind of like Saul Bad Guy in the sense where you both have amazing assists, but what makes him stand out is that DP. The fact that he can actually do the follow-ups of the DP in this game mode without the risk of really messing up just due to assists and everything else means he probably has some of the best defense for getting out of a lot of these nasty situations. I think Sin is an underrated point pick, not gonna lie. I mean, in the last day that we have him, underrated as hell. Use him as a point. He's good, trust me. Now let's get into our definitive top two, and you're probably wondering why nagoriyuki? He has blood. Well, he doesn't have to worry about that. Basically, nagoriyuki can go to town, go insane, go crazy, but as soon as he is tagged out, the blood doesn't matter. And Sejam showed this off recently by essentially doing round start, DP Beyblade, DP Beyblade, DP Beyblade, DP finish. And he got 50%, he got the wall, and then he instantly tagged to beat the shit out of his opponent, and nothing was, you couldn't do anything when watching it. So essentially in this game mode, nagoriyuki is really solid as a point because of that round start situation. But the other thing that makes him good is his assists. Genuinely, he has some really good staggerable assists, for example his bar slash string. He has one into Beyblade, which is really good. It allows you to go for a low mix and set up some type of overhead with your main guy. Everything. Honestly, run him anywhere, he'll do his bits. But we have to talk about the definitive... I can't believe I'm saying this. We have to talk about the definitive part one of this tier list, and that is Potemkin. My god, Potemkin stands out in this game mode as a shining star. Everybody wants to run him. There is a team of 3 Potemkins and there's nothing you can do about it. So the main reason why Potemkin's on here is that command grabs and throws avoid assists. If you know anything about Guilty Gear Strive, Potemkin is a grappler, allowing him to deal 40%, uninterruptible, unburstable, cannot be assisted, and if his teammates are on point, they can assist after the Potemkin Buster to give him a meterless conversion heat knuckle to break the wall.
I'm gonna assist. Hang on, let's see if I can combo this! Yeah!
And like I said earlier, breaking the wall is a massive deal in this game mode. It is enormous the amount of advantage that you get from breaking the wall in this game mode. So yeah, Potemkin's combos kick up and he can avoid assists, but what else is good? His armor! Having armor allows him to tank things in neutral that no one else can. He can slide head the flame carpet, he can hammer fall the lightning. But yeah, Potemkin insanely stands out in this game mode. He does high damage, he can definitely kill the opponent before they can get their assist kicking off. And as a tag-in option, also really solid. But let's talk about his assists in general, because I'm saying he's great at everything. What's his assists like? Well, one of his assists is 6k into Garuda, meaning the opponent can get staggered. Yeah, Potemkin Buster is like really good after that assist. And the other thing is, well, oh my god, the other assist is his heat tackle. And this is funny because I made a Twitter post essentially calling this. I called this. I said free Potemkins and they're just heat tackling. But yeah, his assists are good. What else is good about Potemkin? He has Heavenly Potemkin Buster. Well, if the opponent is jumping, which they will to be avoiding assists in this game mode, and Potemkin has a bar, jumping isn't free in this game mode. Against Potemkin specifically. So you have to worry about Pop Buster, you have to worry about his neutral, you have to worry about him avoiding all the assists in the world, and his own assist being double Danzai. And then when you finally jump out of his pressure, freaking Pop Buster's coming, he does Heavenly! Oh yeah, this game mode is something else. This game mode is genuinely something else. I think it's a very fun game mode, but my god, is it something else. I really enjoy it. I plan on making a review video very soon, and my god. But yeah, that is the tier list, and as you can see, these characters stand out for a reason. Their assists are god tier, their offense is god tier, and Potemkin is just #1. There's no denying it, there isn't a single soul. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, White Wild Assault, he has that as well. It's the end of the video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you thought it was great, and if you enjoyed it, let me know. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear what you think about the best character. Am I wrong? Like, that's what I want to hear. Peacing out. Again, I'll be making a review on 3v3 tomorrow, I believe. But yeah, I loved it. It's a really fun game mode. I hope everybody really enjoyed it, or is enjoying it right now. But yeah, peace out, fellas. Soon.